Heavy rain pours everywhere with no end in sight, and turbulent waves from the stormy sea crash onto any landscape that is engulfed within it, making its navigation pretty tricky on top of the many obstacles that already reside here. That's how things are over here in Pirate Storm, and you have to navigate Sonic through all of it. Pirate Storm might not be the hardest stage of the bunch, but knowing its secrets can be the difference between pulling off a more than janky run and achieving a run that is as smooth as E102 Gamma's polished metal finish. But before we discuss what those secrets are, let me instead show you what Pirate Storm is all about first and foremost.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, Shara!
Be careful, Sonic! The seas have turned stormy.
Well, someone...
Sonic, watch out! When your soul gauge has power, press the plus control pad down and release to do it. It looks like you can do a homing attack on that barrel.
When it starts rattling like that, I probably shouldn't use my homing attack. Shara, watch out! Yeah!
Close.
Ha! No problem. Hey, check this thing!
Sonic, wait!
Yahoo! Whoa!
Oh, you are so reckless! Sonic, watch out!
Yahoo! I think I can do a homing attack on the sword that's stuck there. Whew, that was pretty rough.
Sonic, are you hurt?
Whew.
Oh, it's so pretty! I've got a bad feeling. Be careful.
Uh-oh! I have almost no traction here! Yeah! I'll take that! Okay, let's use this!
Are you kidding me?
Ha! Whoa! Yahoo!
Great job, Sonic!
Let's head for the goal!
Don't strain yourself too much.
Yeah! That was tight!
Like I mentioned before, Pirate Storm isn't the hardest stage compared to the one before this, and especially not the one after. But it has its own tricky elements that can catch you off guard, along with its quick pacing being a potential distraction from its secrets that let you avoid some of its otherwise mandatory segments or enemy gauntlets. Let's first talk about some of those tricky elements that I mentioned. Again, we have these narrow segments that are similar to what I mentioned before from Sand Oasis and Evil Foundry, but this time, Pirate Storm's aesthetic naturally brings some uneven sway to the table regarding these platforms. Jump canceling to land with the jump button can lead to unpredictable movement since jump functions are still forward actions. So again, use the brake button to cancel your jump in these areas. And this isn't super relevant, but funnily enough, Shara actually tells you to do this on narrow segments. This is actually super funny to me. Like, why did I unknowingly disregard how she was trying to teach me the game? I don't know, but at least we know now. Navigating those narrow segments are going to be the bigger things to keep in mind with Pirate Storm. That and the enemy placement in certain areas that clash with Sonic's speed. And those segments mostly call for a tad more patience on our part. Sometimes you just gotta be still. Like here with this enemy, Sonic's acceleration is just a little too much to deal with on these ships because it's a lot more narrow and crowded. So this enemy gave me a hard time to destroy smoothly because I end up behind it a lot of the time. But since jump canceling deals damage as well as performing a short hop or backflip with the skills Fire Gaze, Fire Tackle, and Fire Step, taking out this enemy even if you land behind it is possible without having to back up. Now with those covered, let's get on to some of the tech that can be utilized in Pirate Storm and some secrets related to the stage itself. Not being able to overcome a ledge because your jump wasn't aimed correctly can suck, and this is exactly why Splash Jump is like my best friend in this game. It's the little things in life. I don't think I'll ever get tired of using this move to skip platforming or enemy gauntlets. The great thing about it is that it can definitely be implemented in other ways that I didn't actually explore. I definitely want to see how others use Splash Jump throughout the other stages. And on top of that, I feel the same way about Aegis Slide. What could I do without you? Sonic just goes too fast, and that's a reason as to why we love him, but that can spell danger when sharp objects are looming all over the place. Of course, you could just jump over them, but sometimes you want to just keep up the pace. And I mean, what can I say? Sliding just looks cool. Now, when it comes to things specifically related to Pirate Storm, two big things come to mind. First is this spring that takes you past all of the bombarding cannonballs. The thing I like about Pirate Storm is that there is so much going on that it makes you feel that you need to get past where you are at that very point in time due to its fast-paced nature, as it has you going from dangerous moment to dangerous moment. And here is no exception. They put this spring off to the side where it could be missed because your gaze is guided towards the middle by these towering structures on each side, making this seemingly look like your only path forward. And you're already in the mood and moment to just keep moving forward because the stage hasn't shown you that it will give you downtime. So of course your instinct is to do just that. This stage never feels like a dull moment, which makes stuff like this hard to spot, but you're rewarded for exploring other options. The second thing I wanted to mention is this catapult. We've dealt with this catapult and others similar to it before, but we are under the impression that executing these actions too early leads to having used them incorrectly. But that's not always the case. Launching the catapult early actually grants you access to the button you need to open the next door without having to take the bottom path with enemies. And they tease you with the possibility of skipping the bottom path on 2 of the 3 ships you land on from a distance using rings. That's always been something that Sonic games have done up to this point, and it's nice to see here as well. Pirate Storm is definitely a keeper. I love every stage in this game, and the best parts are the different ways Sonic interacts with them based on his personality, and what you can have him do as you control him through these eye-catching environments and taking advantage of his skills to do so. But while I love every stage in this game, not every stage loves me, because Skeleton Dome takes no prisoners whatsoever. And you'll see what I mean next time. So until then, make sure to take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.